The goal of this lesson is for students to be able to identify the essential vocab words from our genetic technology unit, and then be able to develop a Quizlet, which is going to be my technology device that students will be using in class, in order to create a set of words as a group that their classmates can analyze and evaluate as they work to study the vocab words for this unit. The first thing that students were given in class was this worksheet, which as a group they were able to look through the entire unit that we were working with genetic technology. And they were to pick out 20 vocabulary words that they thought would be essential words for their learning of the unit, and then they were to give a definition and an example. Once groups were done with all 20 words, then they were to switch and work with another group in order to get feedback on if they thought they had the right words and the right definitions, and just to make sure that they were okay with their list of words before they went to the technology part of this in terms of making a Quizlet. Students then were able to access the next part of this lesson by going to their Google Drive, which we shared a link to the actual Quizlet website, and then also a link to our bio vocab page that we use on Quizlet. This sheet students have access to in order to first help them get set up with making a Quizlet account in case they have not already done so. We do use Quizlet in the classroom, and so students do have access to our bio vocab page, but maybe have not created their own Quizlets or created their own Quizlet account. So this is to help them get started knowing where to go over here to Quizlet.com, and then also to watch a tutorial if they've never used Quizlet before or are not familiar with it. For Quizlet, once you're logged in, you can go ahead and click Create a Set, which is going to walk students through how to actually make their first set of vocab cards. This home page is going to show all of the other vocab cards or vocab sets that you have already created, and so if you ever want to just add to the sets you've created, either you can click on the set and edit it, or just create a brand new set. So for this project, students are to log on to Quizlet, create an account, and then actually go and create their own set of the vocab words that they thought were the 20 most essential words for this unit. After they click Create a Set, then you have to name your set, and for this we'd like the students to put their group members' names in, and then they can name it whatever else they want in terms of genetic technology. They can add a description if they would like, and then they want to make sure that it is visible to everyone, and then they can only be the editors of it. Once they're done with their initial setup, then it's time to start creating the words. And on the left-hand side of the screen, you'll see the text fields where students can actually create the words, and then to the right of it is where they can create the definitions. Once they get past 5 words, they can just click or press the tab button below in order to add more rows of words for their set, and then make sure that they press save at the end when they are done with creating their class set of vocab words. Here students can select the language, and what's interesting is obviously we wanted in English if they are working with this in the class, and but you can also click to see if you want some words that are more specific to science. So there's a chemistry language, a physics language, a bio language, so students can be more specific with that. Once their set is created, you'll see the set here on the screen. And then what students can do is that they can use any of the tools up above in order to practice the words. So flashcards are the most popular, which will offer students the word and then the definition on the back of the flashcard, and there's an option for students to actually hear the word while they are seeing it. And then there's these other games that they can practice the words with in order to test their knowledge of the vocab words. When the students are done creating their Quizlets in their group, then they are to log on to our bio vocab page on Quizlet, where they can actually upload their set of words that they made. And here is the link that would take us to the bio vocab website, and then this button here, add a set, all you'd have to do is press that button, and then you're able to select one of your sets that you have made to add to this class set. So once you select that, then you will see over here all of the sets that are added to our bio vocab page. And then for this activity, students then would go on to our bio vocab page, and then they would actually pick one of their classmates' set in order to practice the words with, and then they would also have to select one of the extension activities with the Quizlet in order to make sure that the essential vocab words match up with what we're learning in class. After students are done working with one another's Quizlets, then they are to fill out one of the evaluation forms in order to provide the group they were looking at with constructive criticism. So hopefully this project would help students not only become more familiar with the words and the essential vocab of the unit that we're studying, but also get them working with technology in more of a collaborative way within the classroom.